About this fuck shit that we still deal with. Y'all motherfuckers are still colorless as all of us, whether you are dark skin or light skin. We are all inherently transphobic, whether you are cis or trans. You are all homophobic, whether you are part of the LGBTQI plus community or not. You like that's just what it is. And I've been sitting here quietly because I'm trying to figure out why, as black people, when we're entering 2025, still we're not fucking getting it. It is fucking weird to me. And y'all know that fucking Trump does not give a fuck about black people. And we're still sitting here having the same conversations. And y'all work in different areas, like myself, who've been in healthcare for 5 years now and have directly seen the harm that black people, women, trans people, and everybody in the marginalized group has dealt with. I will never sit in front of almost 600, 1,000 or so people and sit here and say, well, don't call me this, don't say that. That doesn't make any sense. As somebody who has to sit down and had to decolonize my own brain, it is disingenuous and it's unfair that y'all would want to come in here and get directly offended. So what if you get called racist? So what if you get called transphobic? That is for you to sit within yourself and to recognize the fact that you are still problematic to people in marginalized group and do better. It is not to attack you. It is not to sit here and say, oh my God, I hate you, AJ. I don't like, that's not what that is, AJ. Just like when we just had a conversation about colorism and you went off on me. You went off on Derek. And we was trying to tell you the historical context on that, how you directly harm dark-skinned black women. Whether you attempt to do it or not, just like me, a light-skinned black man, whether I tend to harm dark-skinned black people or not, I could be colorless in every way, shape, and form, and I have to recognize that. Y'all need to stop this whole mindset and mentality that you want to be coddled in every conversation. When Candy has literally told y'all on a multitude of bases her own take and experience as a black trans woman. Y'all have come in her space and other spaces calling her a fucking man instead of she sounds manly. Y'all call cisgender women manly. And then y'all also miss what Harmony said. Dark-skinned black women get masculinized all the time. Black women as a whole get masculinized. But dark-skinned black women get it the worst because they are dark-skinned. Dark-skinned black people get masculinized. So they get misgendered. So they get treated more harmfully than other individuals. It is on a spectrum. Be serious.
Hey, Javon. Now, while
Wait, hold on. Thank
okay,
you,
I'm about to call bullshit.
Thank you, Javon. That was beautiful. Like I'm literally crying.
Thank you for summarizing that, Lord.
I don't disagree with anything that you just said.
Hold on, AJ. Hold on.
I literally
AJ,
agree
hold
with
on.
all of that.
Just wants to hold on, AJ.
Hold on. Javon, that was amazing. I'm literally tearing up right now. Like, that was amazing. I think you nailed it on the head, right? Like, when...
You about to echo.
Like, as a trans person, right? Like, I just want to be myself, right? Like, it's just crazy that people... I just got a clip of Breaking, trying to, like it was just a clip I just watched that Breaking was just saying like, oh, like something about my genitalia. Like, it's just weird, right? That y'all so fixated on my private area. It's crazy that I even have to have a conversation with y'all about a private area that nor do I want to F y'all, nor are we sleeping in the same room or the bed together. That has to do with my fiance, right? And that's it. It's crazy that a cis woman said if I smacked another cis woman, they would jump me. But I'm starting to realize that maybe the LGBTQ plus I community needs to stop fighting and have our own way and leave them behind. Right? For me, I feel like if y'all hate the LGBTQ plus I community so much, stop on Sundays going to church and playing our songs Stop wearing designer clothes. Stop having your hairdresser do your hair if it's a male, part of the LGBTQ plus I community. If your nail tech is part of the LGBTQI community, stop all that shit. If y'all want segregation, then maybe we should give it to y'all. Like, stop using the word sis, because that came from the ballroom scene. Stop using the word honey girl. That came from the ballroom scene.
It.
What happened?
Stop saying clock it. Because y'all love to say clock it on this app.
That came from the ballroom scene. So if we want that division, I have no problem giving that division. I'm all for it.
Candy, can I respond? I'm at the house. I'm finna get off. I'm walking in to hug my kids. Real quick, Javon. I feel like you just got on a soapbox and said what we all are saying. I'm not denying that we are at a disadvantage as a community. That's not a problem. As a nurse, you are correct. I see Black women treated totally different than their counterparts. I see Black women treated totally different than their counterparts. However, I also have nurses, peers.
You're breaking up, AJ. I don't know if it's your.
Am I still breaking up? I also have peers, nurses that I work with.
That's better.
I also have nurses that I work with, peers, nurses that I work with that are YT that will fight just as hard for a Black patient as I do. I also have peers that are YT that go downstairs to the blood bank with me and give away their blood to help anybody. They don't pick and choose. You don't get to pick and choose where your blood go. So if you are inherently so against the YT man as a whole, make sure that when you go to get blood, something going on, and you cut or whatever, and you need a bag, that they differentiate between your bag, between a white person bag and a Black person bag. Make sure that
AJ, can I ask you a question? AJ, can I ask you a question? Wait, hold on. Can I ask you? Wait, let me ask you one question before you land that. Let me ask you one question.
Black doctor and not the white doctor. You cannot pick and choose when we find them to be allies. That's not how that works. There are YT people out here who don't hate Black people. That's just the truth. I don't know why you assume that they all are the same, but they are not. And that is the rhetoric that makes it harmful. Because if we all feel that way and we treat them as if they're our enemies,
so they can experience racism.
Figure it out.
Can they experience racism?
This is crazy work.
Wait, hold on. I don't even know where to begin. Hold on, AJ. Hold on. I wanted to ask you one question. Are there doctors who are part of the Triple K?
I'm sure. What the fuck are we talking about?
I just want to
I'm sure.
Okay.
But
so,
do you get to pick and choose when they say
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. But I feel that, like, child, Candy about to shake it. How quick you was caping for them, you ain't caping for a trans woman like that.
Okay, so I didn't even get to finish my statement, so you don't know how I'm caping, because I started and then you stopped me.
Go ahead, keep finishing.
So we don't really know how I'm caping.
Keep finishing. Let's see now.
So my issue is that we're making it this big, broad stroke over everybody. All heterosexual people have this inherent hate for trans and homosexual people. We do not. That is not how that works. It also is not true that every YT person that you come across is an inherent racist. That is not how that works. You have to stop, take a second, and actually get to know people. Because see, just like colorism and all of this is something that you're learning to get out of, they could be inherently taught things that they are learning to break free from too. But us meeting them with the energy that we hate them and they hate us is not going to continue the conversation forward. That is what I said. That is all I said. As far as this trans issue over cis goes, I said the same thing. The conversation that we're having does not push the conversation forward if we automatically assume that there are inherent biases, because a bias would make it mean that every person that you're talking to knows what they're talking even about. Some people are just plain ignorant. Therefore, can't even be phobic because they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Yet we're grouping everybody up into these big puddles. That is the problem. We're using one sentence that people are saying to group them into these big puddles. That is the problem. I have no problem fighting for Candy. I have a problem
But
fighting for Candy.
you do have a problem fighting for Candy because the problem is if I hit a cis woman, you jump at Candy with the cis
I don't
woman.
have a problem
So that wait,
fighting for Candy.
hold on, because you've been talking all over Big Candy.
I was going to answer what you just said.
Hold on.
But see,
I
that's
already
my
know
point.
the answer because you
don't
already
even let
said
me
it
get my
twice.
statement out.
Hold
I
on.
don't have a problem fighting for Candy.
No.
If Candy hits a cisgender woman, then I have a problem.
Okay.
I don't
So
understand.
it's limitations for Big Candy. Big Candy gotta have
that would be
limitations.
transphobic.
See how quick you
Oh my
came.
God.
See how quick
Exactly.
you came for the white T man. You can't cape for the you can't cape for the trans black woman. That's
I'm sorry.
crazy.
You're not hearing me. If a YT man is inherently racist right in front of me, I'm gonna have a problem. Just like Candy in front of me threatening a cisgender woman created a problem for me. I don't
So
understand
wait,
that.
so
Why
I
AJ,
can't
just
if
I
I
don't think
call
you
call
know
if I
out
the
call the
what
white
I
definition
if
of
I
think
call the
is
white
word.
man
wrong
Cause I'm
whenever
hurt,
I think it's
y'all.
wrong?
Cause y'all just keep going back and forth, and I
if I call the white T man the C slur, well, what's not a slur? If I call the white man a CRACKKER, would you have a
can
problem with
Q
that?
speak, or y'all just don't give a fuck about my opinion.
Hold on, Q. I want to answer that question. Would you feel a way if I called a
Oh, that's
white T man
cute.
paper thin lipped?
I think we're gonna cook with the same recipe, QL. So I'll go
Okay,
after you.
I think that if you call a YT man a C or whatever, I'm gonna come
Cracker.
to you, Javon, who I know fights for our community, and ask what the hell going on. When you call Boyka a race car, I just asked, well, why did you call Boyka a race car? My loyalty is not as wavering. I know how I feel. My opinion does not change. Okay, I'm for my people, but I can do that while understanding that all YT people are not bad.
Then you're not doing it. Because then it's not about all white tea people being bad. It's something called implicit bias, meaning that I don't know how you were raised as a little white kid, okay? So I don't know how you're going to react to me as a black person, so I'm going to be cautious. The same way that we as cis women, or women period rather, how we act when it comes to strange men being in our space, being in our face, trying to holler at every gas station. I'm going to act like that with every white tea person because I don't know which white tea person is safe or not, period. I don't know if you're gonna take me home and unalive me. That's for a man or a white tea person. So this like whole reverse transphobia, heterophobia BS is just more transphobia that needs to be unpacked. That's literally what it is. That's literally what Javon has explained. That's what I have explained. That's what other people have explained. And we are going in circles. And what's not fair is that a trans woman has to open up a space to explain her existence and the existence of her community to cis people who want to be centered. This is not the space for you to be centered. Just like if it was about a topic about racism, white tea people don't get to come in here and tell us as black people, no matter our gender or sexuality, that what we are saying isn't racist and is racist. Like seriously, it's a very like, it's just very backwards. It's given very, you haven't unpacked those things, the white supremacist ideology that we have all been unfortunately fed. Everybody in this panel has implicit bias, period. If you're light skinned, you have an implicit bias against dark skinned people because that is how we have been indoctrinated. White tea supremacy is indoctrination, and it doesn't just affect white tea people, it affects all people because we have been under the system of white tea supremacy for so long. I don't understand why that is so hard to understand. Y'all sound like white tea people when we're talking about racism and they want to say, no, all lives matter. Well,
I disagree, but okay.
Okay, thank you. Cause I'm gonna say what I gotta say and skedaddle. First things first. I am a heterosexual, dark-skinned woman. There's no way in this fucking green earth, if somebody called me transphobic for some shit that I did, that I have never walked in that fucking life that I'm not just gonna accept it and just unlearn what the fuck I said or try to explain or try to learn what I said or how to maybe not say that shit again. Because here's the thing, right? You guys are saying it's not transphobic, it's not transphobic. When you guys started from gender to autonomy, then you guys went from medications, what medication women can take and biological women can take, who can take that. Then you guys transitioned to uteruses. You had women on the panel talking about if you remove a uterus, if it's a hysterectomy, if it's not a hysterectomy. Then you guys had another panel where trans men and women had to come on the panel and explain their trans experiences and was talking about the mindset. And you had I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna swallow that. Talk about their mindset and their experiences.
Chill out, friend.
What the fuck happened to the threat? I thought the whole point was the threat. Oh, y'all forgot about that. There is nowhere in this green earth because me and you, AJ, we worked in the medical field. You work currently. I have retired. If I'm experiencing microaggression and anti-blackness in the medical field and medical racism, and I'm telling a white person, hey, I just experienced racism and microaggression, and they pull out a fucking dictionary and tell me, well, this is what the fuck microaggression is, I will cuss you the fuck out. Not every white person is racist, right? But we do know that we experience microaggression, and there's certain things that we experience as black people that they will never experience. So if I'm telling you what you did to me is fucked up and wrong, and you're bringing out a dictionary and trying to explain to me, oh no, what you're saying is incorrect because this is the definition for that shit, I will cuss you the fuck out. If the issue is about the fact that she threatened a woman, then let the issue be about the fact that she threatened the woman. You guys have moved the goalposts to the most asinine conversation and asinine topic that I've ever heard in my fucking life. You guys are literally arguing about gender. What's your identity? What the fuck you want to be called? And then you get upset when people are calling you guys transphobic. I thought the issue was about the threat. Now we're arguing about colorism. Now we're arguing about racism and anti-blackness.
Yeah, baby, you ain't been in here all night because you don't even know Candy is the host of this live, and Candy, helped us come over into the broader conversation. So while you are correct,
the reason why the broader conversation was held, AJ, was because somebody just held a live where trans men and trans women and a cisgender women was trying to explain to the point where medical professionals had to hop on the panel and explain why the fuck that a medical professional should not be talking about somebody's mind, and then a therapist had to come up and try to explain why the fuck this was wrong, and then consistently drop the trans woman, brought the cisgender woman again to explain definitions about the LGBTQ plus I community and their identity and what they identify, while they're asking the trans woman, the trans men, I'm so sorry, if they have had, what type of surgeries they have and all that types of stuff. Do you guys think that's okay?
Okay, well, we're not even talking. None of that has happened over here. So we can't even address
But transphobia did happen over here, though. You said to, yes, I am Lady P, you're just a man in a wig.
Yes, after he called me stupid.
But do you think that's okay, though?
Was calling me stupid okay?
I don't think calling you stupid is okay, and that's also ableist. Okay. But then you proceeded to say something that's wrong to him. Okay, and then in the midst of that, hold up, AJ, because I'm gonna clock y'all too, because the lady came up here and said, I don't want to be called a cisgender woman. I'm a female. Y'all immediately went to, that's transphobia. Yes, it is transphobia, but y'all could explain to her why the fuck she's saying the shit that she's saying is wrong. But y'all immediately, both of y'all came off mute and went after her. I did see that. She was dead ass wrong. And yes, Candy, yes, she was wrong for coming up on a panel and trying to tell you why the fuck you wasn't on the live. That's wrong as fuck. But my thing is that all y'all, majority of y'all has been fucked up in this goddamn situation. But majority of y'all has been the heterosexual people. And not heterosexual. What's kind of fucked up is some of y'all are a part of the LGBTQ plus our community and are witnessing what's happening to Candy, and y'all allowing it to happen.
Okay, well, I think that everybody here just happens to have their own opinion. So what we're doing here is sharing it. And so while you may feel that it's unnecessary or not insightful, other people don't share that opinion, QL. So I don't understand.
Opinion and harmful rhetoric is the two different things, AJ. You guys are spreading harmful rhetoric because you open your mouth and said there's something called heterosexual phobia or whatever phobia that you said. That, what the fuck is that?
Okay. Now, again, as I stated, when I said it, see how we now going back to something that we done already cleared up. I am aware that heterophobia is not a word, right? What I was trying to make light of is the fact that the gentleman who I was speaking to about heterophobia appears to hate or have a disdain for heterosexual people before he even allows them to explain what their mindset is. And he agreed that he had that. So while heterophobia is not a word, he and I understood what I was saying to mean what his actions were doing. So I created a word that explained what I was trying to say. I don't understand.
So because the
the
person did not agree go ahead, Lady P. Because
heterophobia is in the dictionary. QL.
No, it's not.
There's a lot
You
of
just
things.
read that comment. No, it's not, girl.
Hold up. There's a lot of things that's in the
Can
dictionary.
can I make a sandwich real quick? I ain't gotta cook, not at all. Do y'all mind if I just make a sandwich?
Go ahead, baby. Talk.
Okay, I appreciate y'all. So my BMI is past 35, right? And clinically that means I'm obese, right? I may not like the way the word obese sounds, but a bitch is obese. I could be mad about it, I could throw a tantrum about it, but facts are facts. Us having an issue about literal fucking facts, not opinions, not ideas, not sentiments, not any of those things. I'm talking about actual factual facts. Us having an issue with actual factual facts is an issue. If you're transphobic, I just need you to stand in your transphobia. I need us to stop acting as if we are trying to be something else or trying to I just need us to stand on it. Put it on the ground and stand on it at this point. We have to stop. We absolutely have to stop it. I've heard so much and we're running away from terminology and actual factual shit.
So, Queen,
As I grab the chips for my sandwich.
So, Queen, I just want to ask you a question. What terminology are they running away from? Can you elaborate?
Transphobia. That's what they're running away from. Okay. And then we're talking about heterophobia. We brought that up too, heterophobia. We're talking about somebody's identity, and then there's sexuality. We are conflating a lot of things right now. It's all over the place because there's so much misinformation and all types of shit going on. Let me get my chips and my drink. Yeah, y'all transphobic.
Girl, you're not even hetero, right, AJ? You're muted or frozen.
I only pulled this up because I got told heterophobia is not a word. This is in Merriam Dictionary. It's definitely a word.
Okay, what's that you got, Miss? Not Miss. I'm Lady P. What does yours say? You're not even hetero. You've been claiming.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a different dictionary. So, so I was making a BLT and I just ate it. So, that's why I think that's funny that Queen just said that because I was in there. I made a good little BLT with some beef bacon. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. I put cheese on both sides, some butter on it.
I'm confused, AJ, because you do know that anti-white is also in the dictionary, right?
No. It doesn't mean it's a fucking thing.
So I just want to know when have heterosexual people been unalive and
wait
for being hetero.
Y'all wasn't able to hear me?
Not what I said. I used the term appropriately, and I got told that it's not even a word.
That is real.
My bad. Lady P, my bad.
Right, I'm really sitting here talking.
That's ridiculous. Put the mayonnaise on the sandwich. Or the cheese. I'm sorry, I forgot what you put on there. Go ahead.
I had a BLT. Right, I thought I was on mute or something, but but yeah, so I just had my BLT with my butter on it, so I think that was good. But anywho, so in regards to
that's his pronouns is he him. Lady P, what's your pronouns again? So they don't think I'm misgendering.
My pronouns are he him.
Thank you.
Yeah, so when it comes down to heterophobia, I don't even know why we're even still trying to justify this. That's why I went to go make my sandwich because I was not gonna legitimize something that ridiculous. Like, I'm just not doing that. Like, I don't give a damn if they put it in Merriam-Webster dictionary. It's still not in Oxford, and I don't give a damn if they put it in this motherfucker tomorrow, because we know that queer phobia works actively towards creating a system to marginalize queer people and dehumanize us and make us second-class citizens. We know this for a fact. Heterophobia does not do that. So I don't really care how you feel about it. And then going this hard for that as a bisexual woman is also kind of crazy, because your liberties are not even safe. Like, you're not defending yourself under that. You're defending the people that oppress you. So that's why I just like find it kind of insane to me. I did hear like some other things about like what y'all were talking about. Like, there was like some other stuff about like the intersectionality of it. I really didn't too much give a damn. I think she's stupid. I stand on that. Yeah.
All right, he said what he said. Let's move on. Thank you so much for saying what you said. Hold on, AJ, let me finish. Every time I talk, I feel like you just talking over me. Let me just say what I have to say real quick. I do want to make a statement real quick for y'all. 615 people. I'm a proud trans woman and an active voice on TikTok where I share my truth unapologetically. During a recent live issue, I expressed my frustration towards a cis woman whose tone I found deeply disrespectful. I firmly stand by my right to defend myself and my dignity. Let me be clear. I will not allow others to police my feelings or dictate how I respond to a situation that challenged my humanity. Unfortunately, this moment has led to backlash, with individuals attempting to invalidate my womanhood by questioning my identity, my journey, and even discussing my private aspect of my life. Matters that are personal and not for the public scrutiny. Being a woman is not defined by surgeries, dates, or hormones, but by the lived experience and truth. To those questioning my authenticity, I am and will always be a real woman. I remain steadfast in my choice to stay on TikTok and will not be silenced by cancel culture or attempts to erase me. I truly appreciate the overwhelming support from those who have reached out to me during these times. It means more than the words can express. It means more than words can express. My apologies. Diversity and inclusion are crucial within the space we create, especially platforms like TikTok, including the Candyland community. Conversations about the LGBTQ+I community, particularly about trans women, can be deeply challenging and personal. I urge everyone to approach these topics with care, empathy, and accuracy to ensure we uplift and educate rather than harm or misinform. Thank you, everyone who continues to stand with me. I will not be going anywhere, and I will continue to speak for myself and also my community. Thank you.
Big cry.
Stupid. Let me address that. What to me is stupid is that everybody does not understand how harmful you are to the actual trans community. See, I went and I took a look at your page. I'm talking about this gentleman above me. I went and I took a look at your page.
Wait, hold on.
sir.
After my speech, I just said a diversity, inclusion, making sure that we're not harmful for the trans community. So did we miss that part of my speech, or are we just overpassed that and trying to make sure we degrade somebody? He's not harmful for the trans community.
I don't know. I'm responding. I'm responding to being called stupid. I loved your speech, Candy. It was beautiful. However, yes, what I'm saying is what I find to be stupid is that you don't understand how harmful you are to the trans community. In fact, you're not supporting them. What you're doing is trying to fight a fight for them being completely illophobic and dumb as hell. As you fight your fight for them, saying things that don't make no sense. You won't legitimize heterophobia. As you sat up here and said, I'm heterophobic, then I proudly rock that. but you won't legitimize it. But I'm stupid. Your rhetoric says that your IQ is less than room temperature. You have the brain of a fucking goldfish. I went and looked at your page, and now I know why you're fighting for trans so hard. You'll never pass. You'll always be a man in a fucking wig.
Wow.
That is really disgusting.
Wow.
And I was what the fuck?
Wow. AJ, you can thank you, AJ, but you're gonna have a great day today.
I'm hollering.
Hold on. That cannot be
Lady
real.
P is not trans and is not trying to pass.
I never said.
Absolute
Hold on.
fuck.
Let me no. Let me respond, right? Because that was harmful, AJ. Because there's trans women who can't even get medicine and who feels their womanhood is being questioned because they're not passable. Right? There's trans women who are on medicine for 10 years and still aren't passable and want to unalive themselves. So for you to come on this platform where I just said a speech about diversity, inclusion, making sure that we are making sure we're not causing harm to the community, and then you just said something that is so harmful to trans women, is crazy, AJ. As somebody in the LGBTQ plus I community, as you claim to be, it's shocking that you would say something like that just because somebody called you stupid. I'm disappointed in your behavior today because I feel like today you went very low. I'm not even sure if you really have the trans community's back as you say you do. Now I have to go forward and reevaluate you as a person because this was unnecessary. Like, I just can't believe you would say something like that. First of all, Miss Jackson, ain't nobody trying to create a hate train. You blocked, so hate that. So it's ridiculous. That was unnecessary because there's trans sisters out here who aren't passable, who are going through depression because they're not passable, who are getting clocked 24/7. Everybody's trans experience is different. And for you to do something like that was hurtful for myself and also my sisters. I'm disappointed in your behavior. I don't care what he called you. You could have made fun of him by calling him stupid back. But the fact that you went low and tried to use the trans community as an attack to him is crazy to me. You're not slick. I clocked it. So right now, going forward, you're not welcome in the Candyland until I'm ready to let you in. So if y'all see AJ, don't let her up at all until further notice.
And I just want to say, like, in response to that, like, so what I wasn't legitimizing was the argument discussing the harm of heterophobia. That's what I wasn't legitimizing when that discussion was being had. That's why I left to go and make my juicy sandwich. So that's what I wasn't finna engage with because I already explained why I'm justified in feeling how I feel about a demographic of people that has oppressed my people. I've already made that explanation. I don't have to do it again, and I'm not going to. If you didn't hear it. I will cry about it. I said what I said. So, yeah, like that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying that heterophobia wasn't a word or anything like that, even though I don't think it should be in our dictionary. But hey, yeah, that's what I was doing. But it just goes to show how I don't know. Maybe stupid is a really bad word or something like that. I don't know, but somehow everybody really gets
stupid ain't that bad. Shit, sometimes I act stupid.
I be saying, I call people stupid like it's clockwork. So I didn't know.
Like, if we're gonna be fair, it is ableist. But if someone's calling me stupid, it doesn't mean I'm going to be transphobic or any type of phobic toward you. Like, that's not
I just
even
believe that,
fair.
and I'm gonna be real, Lady P. You should have never called her stupid, right? She told you the first time, don't call her stupid. You should never call her stupid again, right? Like, I think we on this app sometimes we gotta set boundaries for one another, and I feel like sometimes we overstep those boundaries. She said, don't call her stupid. Point blank. So I think you do owe her an apology because she said, don't call her stupid. But it's up to you now after what she said.
No
It's up to
one's
you
saying
after what
that.
she said. That if you want to give an apology, you can, but you don't have to. If you want to if you want to stand 10 toes down on your shit, I ain't mad at you.
Because that's what I do. I don't know. Because for me, when it comes down to disrespect, people like I hold people's bigotry just as disrespectful as personal attacks. Like I find that stuff to be very, very disrespectful. That's why I am very firm when I call people the things that I call them, because I truly, in my heart, feel that way about you. Like, that is how I feel when people get on here showing a complete disregard to the lives of people that are being lost. Like when we're out here talking about how people are losing their lives and how people our statistics and things like that. Like, that is real stuff that we're talking about. And when you throw that stuff under the rugs, it's just to compare a trans woman to someone like me, I find that to be an issue. Like, when you try and make that equation and say that it's a cisgender man doing X, Y, and Z on a day, I find that to be
cisgender men who likes makeup. There's cisgender men who wears dresses. There's cisgender men who wear wigs. There's men. There's all types of men, right? But don't, just because they're doing that, don't equate them to a trans person, because that's when it starts to be harmful to the trans community. Like, this is the things I be talking about. Like, if he told you he's a he and his pronouns is he, him, and I asked him on a panel, I said they at first, and I said, wait, what's your pronouns? He said he, them. He said he, him. So then why would you equate to your brains to think that's a trans woman? All right, he's trying to cosplay as a trans woman. He said he's a cis male. That's what he said.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they both was wrong.
I'm not negating the fact that he's not wrong, right? But the fact that hers were more harmful and more impactful is the problem.
I can agree with that, but they both was wrong.
And I stand on that. Like, I had no intention.
Said he was wrong too. I did not say. I said he was wrong.
Yeah,
but you have to realize that, see, he was wrong by calling her stupid, but then she was extremely wrong by being in the trans community where it's harmful and impactful more than anything than the word of stupid. He is wrong. I'm not negating the fact that he's not wrong. He is wrong.
I just feel like.
Wait, hold on.
I just feel like go ahead.
But he's super wrong. But she's super wrong, because now you're starting a rivalry with the trans community once again. There's trans sisters who can't get medicine because they're in a Republic state. There's trans sisters who can't get the medicine because they don't have the money to afford it. There's trans sisters who did transition super, super late that they bones got really strong, right? There's trans sisters and now they're taking medicine and they're still clockable. So that's why it was more harmful. And those trans women are getting unalived daily for being their truth. And those are the ones that y'all call, the man dressing up in a wig. But that's a trans sister.
And I just want to say as well, like, I never had any intention to be nice. That nicety went out the window when we made the comparison of a man on his first day on hormones and stuff like that, when it just wasn't really relevant, and then saying that she would jump Candy, should Candy put her hands on a cisgender woman. Like, all that stuff just went out the window for me. I don't like when you spew stuff like that, I don't really care to be nice. I just need to get the information out, and I need you to do some self-reflection, and that self-reflection is by acknowledging that you lack the information needed to have certain conversations. So that's why I say the stuff that I say, and I still I'll never get up here and say that I was right in calling her stupid, but I'm definitely gonna stand on the fact that she is that. So yeah, and I stand on that. That's it though.
Oh, Candy, I appreciate you for having him on our panel. I just feel so. I just thought we would all just come together and figure this out after that whole boycott situation. It's like, here we are again, another situation that we can never resolve in the Black community. I think at this point, like, because these people are disgusting and sick and they did not want to be educated.
It's a thing though, QL. Like when you have inherent biases like that, and that's why I don't mind. That's another reason why I don't mind just picking people out because that's the thing. I don't know how deeply or offended people are held to by certain words or stuff like that, but. I don't know, but yeah, like all you gotta do is just say a couple of things, and then boom, like girl, like what was the point of you even having a conversation if you are already feeling like that only certain types of people are valid? Like why are we even talking about this? Like that's why I'm not gonna engage with people on all those levels. Like girl, please, you're literally trying as a bisexual Black woman, you're literally arguing about the validity of heterophobia and how it's harmful and how we shouldn't go around being cautious of heterosexual people, knowing how much violence to perpetuate against the community. Like, come on now. Like, let's use our brains in the conversation.
And that's the part that I have an issue with. Even if heterophobia is a real thing.
Give me a few seconds, y'all. Give me a few seconds.
Okay. Yeah, even though, so I said earlier, heterophobia is not a word because when you had typed it in, yes, I'm Lady P, and that dictionary typed in, nothing came up. And that was when she first mentioned it. But guess what? Reverse racism is also a term, but it's not a real thing because we know systemically it doesn't exist. So for her to like harp down on this heterophobia when she's by herself, it just shows that, unfortunately, she is just like the rest of us are, have been indoctrinated by white supremacy. Some of us choose to unpack that. Others of us have not chosen to do so, unfortunately. Calling her stupid or whatever, I'm not going to police how is ableist, yes. But I'm not going to police how a person who's a part of the community responds to constant hate. He was being attacked because she thought he was a trans woman, even though he said multiple times he's not trans. That was like one of the first things he said when he came up here and when Candy asked him. So the root of all of this at the end of the day is just constant inherent transphobia. No matter how we try to flip it, reverse it or whatever, I really feel like the only reason why, the whole thing between Lo and Candy started is because Candy's a trans woman. That's it. Because if she was a regular, I'm sorry, not regular, if she was a cis woman, okay, yeah, it would have been words exchanged. It would never have been dragged on this long. It's because she's trans. That's literally it.
I just ate me some hash browns. I got a bag of hash brown sticks, so I had put some in the air fryer.
I think at this point, I don't think at this point, I feel like everybody already know what it is, but I feel like because people are being called out, they kind of are getting upset and they're mad about it. But at the end of the day, if you are doing it, you're doing it. I don't understand what we're upset about. Well, I told you guys, once you guys started transferring from gender to now you guys are talking about which medication is for women and for male and who can take this and what is your anatomy.
Yeah, that was crazy work.
Can you bleed? And if they can't bleed, that's where you guys started going crazy. But I got to go. I got to wake up early.
What do you mean peaceful? Sorry, QL.
No, you're fine. I saw it too. But I'm going to go. Good night, guys. Happy Turkey Day, because I don't like saying Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. Be safe out there.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Relaxation Day.
Happy Turkey Day. Happy paid holiday.
Thank you.
Period. That's the real tea. Sorry, go ahead, Queen.
So what I was saying, even if heterophobia was a word, is a word, however we want to play this out, people who participate in heterophobia does not cause harm to the heterosexual community. There isn't a hetero panic. There isn't places discriminating against heterosexual people to not do their weddings or their cakes because they're heterosexual. There aren't states trying to overturn heterosexual relationships other than the racial part of it. So like there's a part of like oppression that lies with these words that we use, and like arachnophobia is one thing, and we can't compare that to transphobia. Like we gotta be honest when we're having these conversations. It's not equal. These things don't weigh the same. So to even bring up heterophobia is sort of kind of disingenuous, because trans women are literally unaliving and being unalived by people simply by a black trans woman being who she is. Her life expectancy is shortened to 32 years. Like literally, we have to know these things and understand these things and stop thinking like, oh, somebody just wants to call me a name and put phobia at the end of something. No, you're doing something, you're being a certain way, and you need to unpack that or just stand on it and be who you are, but keep that away from us. Stop coming in rooms where trans individuals are perpetuating your bigotry and then wanting us to understand like, oh, okay, I don't like that word, so don't call me trans. It just doesn't make sense.
Hi, Miss Brown.
Yeah, again, I just want to say for people that are comparing this, who are like trying to legitimize heterophobia as something that's harmful by using other issues like femicide, that is please do not bastardize your own people like that. Please do not do that to your people. Like, this is not something that you would want to engage in that way. I would implore y'all to, before responding in emotion, think about the things that we are about to talk about and then say what you want to say. But let's not use things that are not adjacent to heterophobia to legitimize heterophobia as something that's harmful. But they said that Candy is on AJ panel. Girl, is she all live? Tell her I said cry about it.
Oh, DJ.
Well, yeah, y'all. I'm finna go. If she on live, then she can just be on live. I don't really care. So I'm finna play my game. But it was a nice conversation. Let me follow. Cause. But yeah. So that was it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady P.
I hope you enjoyed that sandwich and your hash browns.
I did. It was so good and fresh.
Big back snacks. You got a lot to say all night, and you still here this whole time.
I guess Candy's not allowed to threaten people because she's a
Right after they done threatened her.
I guess she's not allowed to threaten people. She's not allowed to cuss. She's not allowed to sit here. She's not allowed to cross the street. She just can't do anything because she's a trans woman. People be threatening people all day.
No, some people on this app get clout and think they can hold people. Like, nobody answers to y'all.
AJ's on live now. This is what she's saying. Hold on.
The fucking ground. I mean that.
What?
This is what she's saying about me.
All of that yelling that you're doing, it does not change the fact. It changes nothing. I feel like I said I felt. Educator Bay, I understand what you're saying, but this shit got to come to an end.
This is Glock
Candy been
now.
on this app for the longest time, inserting herself in everything. But now
Glock, I don't know
tables
you.
are turned.
Nobody can speak on it. Fuck out of
Now
here.
that the tables done turned, you talking the shit. Motherfucker didn't never hear me crying yesterday. A big fat roly-poly bitch could never make Glock goddamn cry. And bitch, you goddamn sure can't make me cry either.
Who was crying?
Think you can put your hands on that low girl at half your weight?
Are they still talking about that? Are you serious?
Did I hit her?
To even say
Did I hit?
You didn't hit her. Nobody hit anybody.
Yeah, this is the problem I have with y'all on this app. Wait, hold on, let me finish it. This is the problem I have with y'all on this app. Amanda told he won't kick QL's ass. Y'all ain't check him. The guys come on this app every day talk about how he gonna whip all your asses, put your head between the washer and dryer. Y'all don't go on a rampage about that. But shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Nobody's talking to you. Shut up! Fuck you too, hoe.
Candy, be respectful.
Now, how about she be respectful? Because I ain't talking to her. So check her too. Don't just check me. Check her too.
She be respectful because I ain't talking to her. So check her too. Don't just check me. Check her.
Don't bring that hoe back up here while I'm here. But I'm gonna make sure I'm live tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day so I can pluck your motherfucking turkey.
Do it how?
All I'm saying
Do it how?
is I don't have the ability to go into your DNA and look and see how much female is there and how much male remains. I don't have the ability
You're
to do that.
transphobic.
When you told me trans, it told me enough to know you ain't got no business putting your hands on me.
Ain't nobody got a problem with her being trans or any of that.
Yeah,
Everywhere
transphobic.
I've seen Candy, I always respect her. I don't say she's a firecracker, so I make sure I don't say nothing to her.
You don't know me.
Where is Low?
Defend it.
You don't. Lois.
Candy with that him shit. It's wrong. I accept her for who she is. I've never misgendered her. But bitch, if you think you gonna pop off with me, you got another motherfucking thing coming. And I want you to pull that motherfucking tape where you heard Glock crying yesterday, bitch. Now you got my
Exactly,
phone.
girl, relax.
You came running in alive when you heard that the white women was saying shit to me. You talking about, let me grab my notepad. I wouldn't even allow you to fight a white woman.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
I wouldn't even
It's so
allow you to
performative
fight
on this
a
app.
white
It's
woman.
so sad. Candy got them in an uproar.
Not to defend me.
Candy got them in an
When the
uproar.
table turns.
Y'all been in an uproar for 2 weeks.
Anybody on this app, you have no space to tell anybody what their business is because you don't have a place that you have ever sat in. Because you are trans, you go to
Bitch, you better suck my dick. That's what you better
you
do.
can be a part of every conversation because you fit on all sides. Is that the reason why you jump in every fucking
Ooh,
thing?
transphobic. Is that not
Because you're using
transphobic?
your privilege. What the fuck is this shit?
Mm.
Y'all got me fucked up. Tell me what I can and can't speak on. This my motherfucking mouth. I speak on whatever the fuck I want.
Child, the transphobia is
And I said what the
crazy.
fuck I said. If you hit me, my brothers is whooping your ass.
I'm
And then
not
I mean my-
getting no motherfucking brothers. I ain't getting no brothers.
And so she's quadrupling down on what she said.
100%.
So why get mad at that we're calling you transphobic? Hello?
Because they don't like
You're
to
living
be
out the
clocked.
definition.
They don't like to be clocked.
I kept my mouth closed, but now you wanna pop off at me?
Hold on, Glock, because these nuts got an audacity that I ain't never seen before. Get your ass. You don't see me, I'm black. Get the fuck out of here. Step on. You is not coming up in my box. I don't need no dollars off you. Good day.
It's crazy.
Get your ass over there with friends with Attitude, Borka, and Candy. Cause bitch, the day you see Glock crying about a pussy ass bitch, you got another thing coming. Y'all,
Exactly, Mia.
So stop. I know that.
It's sad because the thing is, right? She just sat here and cried about how she's not transphobic. But now you're saying a lot of transphobic things. And
Big Bag Snacks. Hold on, Candy. Big Bag Snacks has been transphobic in your comments this whole time and been in here watching and just commenting. I know that, and that's terrifying, Suzette, that she is a nurse. First of all, I don't give a fuck how old or new you think I am on this side of TikTok, baby. No one's going to shut up Harmony. I'm going to say what I want, how I want to say it. And right is right, wrong is wrong. No one is above accountability. I don't give a fuck if we've been mutuals for 10 years. Okay, I don't give it's my mama. Right is wrong is wrong. No one is above accountability, including myself. So you want to sit here and tell me to be quiet because I don't know what just occurred. I know that I've been sitting in this room for 3 hours, almost 4, and nothing but transphobia has come out that woman's mouth. And now she ran and made a whole live to talk about her and be more transphobic. So maybe you can quietly shut the fuck up, Big Bag Snacks, and go eat some motherfucking snacks.
Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the gift.
Like, it's just so crazy that, like, it's just crazy, right? Like, they claim they're not transphobic. They claim that they're not this.
Crazy.
And then when they're mad, all the transphobia is spilling out. Like, we see that shit a mile away. Like, hold on.
I will never defend you again.
You never defended me.
Never.
You never defended me.
I defended you in places that you didn't even know shit was going down. I have seen people write smart shit about you in the comments. I jump in the inbox and tell them you're wrong. Candy, don't fuck with me.
Goodbye.
I'm asking you in front of all 700 of these people. Leave me alone, Candy.
Why are people playing victim?
Why I got the lie? Who was over there in my live the other day?
Why y'all playing victim? This is crazy to me.
I don't have to lie. I don't know you.
They want to be relevant so bad. Like, they playing victim so bad. This what AJ threatens me. Talk about she gonna get her brothers to jump me. I respond back like, okay, get your brothers. I'm gonna fuck you up too and smack them. I don't give a fuck. How you gonna tone police me after you threaten me?
Good morning. Happy birthday, Glock.
Here come Rizzy.
Thank you, Riz.
You are so welcome.
That's what confuses me, Lily, because they say and do transphobic stuff, but then be like, don't call me transphobic. But then say, I don't care if I'm being transphobic. Like, what? Are you okay?
Anything until you want to have a kind of consciousness to be that, right? Like bigoted or any of that stuff. So Candy is using this to build her platform. Candy's using this to monopolize on people's pain and suffering and all
I'm
that
not
stuff.
you, Rizzy.
Candy is bullshitting the fuck out of y'all, and she's loving this. She's loving the attention, all of this. The same way she wanted to say, oh, why can't I talk to you about your essay and all that stuff?
I never said that.
And then me having to like leave the
never said that.
but just
try again,
my
Rizzy.
breath. She's now saying, oh my gosh, y'all are not letting me, I don't feel comfortable answering your questions. I just need to go my own live. She's doing this to build her fucking platform, y'all.
My
and she's
platform is
literally
ready to go.
using people to be like enraged. She's rage baiting. Or rage baiting?
Are you kidding me? Y'all talked about it all day for 2 weeks straight.
So I was battling for my birthday. I was over. I just stopped through here. I don't know. I can't speak on what happened over there, but nobody, and I do mean no motherfucking body would disrespect Glock. I give out too much of motherfucking respect.
I was over there. I just feel like,
Who's that?
shit over there.
Bay Area, Cali.
Transphobic and
Baby, you must be talking. You must be talking on the flip side. We can't hear you,
baby. Well, no, I'm sorry. I have my car. My car is malfunctioning for some reason. I'm so sorry. So if you want to mute me when it goes off, I'll come back on. No, go ahead. I can hear you now. Maybe I can mute myself. No, go ahead. We can hear you now. Go ahead. I heard everything that was going on, but I just feel that it's a whole lot of mess going on over there.
Girl, close your car door.
Word of transphobic means fear, and there's no fear against trans people. There is there is just a debate or conversation about.
It's not a conversation when you're being harmful to the
Is she a white tea woman?
Trans woman, excuse me.
Yeah, I think she is. Hold on,
Trans
let me
woman
say.
hitting another woman, and they're focusing on what people call
She black.
what the society calls trans women and trans men. I understand that, and I don't negate that, but I do agree with. I'm not going to fight a trans man. I don't care how long.
Why not? It's a trans man.
Or how long. No, I'm just not. I'm just not. And like other people.
So then your logic was wrong then.
I feel that, a man is a man and a woman's a woman. I don't agree. I don't agree.
Rocky, I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with that.
Well, yeah,
what
they let me up and then they dropped me.
One person, I can't remember.
I don't know when I became a trans man. I'm a trans woman.
That, she wants to be called a female. Well, I don't want to be called a cis woman, but I do understand the medical field calls us a cis woman. I'm in the medical field, and I do understand that. I didn't know being in medical field
I'm scared. What hospital do these people work at? Because I do not want to go there.
Females, cis women.
Like, these people who work at the hospital, I do not want to go there for no help.
They called her.
I'll be better off in the street.
It was a heterosexual man or a heterosexual woman
or
trans or bi, gay, binary, whatever you want to call it. They just called
whatever
her
you want to call it.
She didn't take offensive to that. This is what they called her. That was her nickname.
Whatever you want to call it.
So I guess my thing is, I just think it needs to be a subject that's talked about, but not putting a definition on transphobic. Transphobic means fear. You're not in fear of an individual or an individual group of people. It's just the fact that it could be misunderstood. But again, I already know a man is stronger than me. It doesn't matter if you're born a man or if you're giving testosterone as a trans man. You're stronger than me in any way.
So then your logic and your theories are wrong.
That a lot of people that I haven't heard in the app talk about is that people who are given testosterone, which are, I guess, trans men who are given testosterone, they grow hair, their muscle, their stature is a little bit different because I've seen it on the app. But again, I'm not going to fight a trans man because just in case, they may be stronger than me. And I'm not trying to get beat down. But again...
But there's other women who have more testosterone than men. That's not something that you can be like, oh, because you're a trans woman, you automatically have more testosterone. When there are cis women who have more testosterone than men.
It's crazy.
My husband would be okay with a trans man.
They're the conversation. Lady, land the pant lane.
Okay, homo, your time is up, homo. Sorry.
Oh, they called her homo.
Homo sapien. That's the way you said it, girl.
It ain't your turn. God damn. You got hormone lady down here. They my birthday. Shit.
I will say that I get what you're saying, Bay Area. You just done said the same thing like 5 times in different ways. I think that's why they're getting frustrated. But I get exactly what you're saying. And sometimes you do have to break it down for these Negroes because they be acting like we phobic and we not. I get what you're saying, though.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what's up, $2? What the fuck Kelsey do?
Oh, wow.
What's up, $2? I want to say hello to all the homos since they think it's okay to call people. Can you finish it and say sapien, please? No. They're not saying cisgender female. They shortening their terminology. So y'all some goddamn homos. Okay, if they can shorten it, I can shorten it. Goddamn it. We're gonna do it on both sides. So for the slow homos that's over there on that panel, I fucks with Kenny Longway. That's my girl, and they are literally over there fighting for her rights and want her to be called what she wants to be called, which I agree.
Who right?
So when that woman got up there and said, I don't want to be called that, then those homos should have respected that and called her what she wanted to be called. That is not transphobic. That is not having a fear of something. It's her preference, and that's what they should respect. Homos.
AJ, can I pay to be a mod here so I can mute her?
Shut your man ass up.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
What the fuck?
There we go. That was quick.
Damn, who are they talking to?
Rizzy and $2 fan.
How are you gonna be showing in that goddamn? How are you gonna be in the middle of
Get back to the subject. Let's be cool. Get back to the subject.
She's talking about transphobia and then was just transphobic. What the hell?
Get the profile picture. Roy, let's be so real. I don't know what that means. I might be too young for that. I might show your dick pic, Roy. You said Roy, don't make me show your dick pic. Oh my God! What?
Can you and $2 just don't show it? Don't show it.
Oh God,
Rizzy, can you and $2?
No, I
don't show your dick pic, Roy.
Listen, I don't have a. Yes, you do. Flaccid or hard.
That is crazy.
That's insane. This is,
And she want to sit in there in that mess. Like, that's what I was talking about. Transphobia affects black women, especially dark-skinned black women like Rizzy, the fucking most.
Okay, let me go back to you. I got you.
Roy, can you explain why your dick cup is showing in this picture? Why you didn't tuck it properly?
Exactly, DJ.
Explain why your mama didn't pay. Why your mama didn't pay for the same surgery Candy had when you.
What the fuck?
why they always mentioning my name?
What? I have a dick. Bro, y'all gonna have me free swag.
Roy, can you explain why your mama couldn't afford the same surgery? Look at my hand. Yes, it looks great. Can you explain why your mama didn't want to pay for the same surgery knowing your ass is gonna grow up?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you with that fucking arm too.
I was trying to see what nigga.
I'm gonna punch the fuck out of you with that arm
Why
too.
you ain't tuck your dick in, Roy?
oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
Y'all see that dick? Y'all see that dick? Right there on that right thigh. Right there on that right thigh.
Maybe that's my thigh.
Dick,
I'm gonna punch you with that arm
it's okay,
too.
Dickums. It's yeah, that slow arm. The one
get the
that's
fuck out of here
5
with that
inches
arm.
shorter than the other one.
You see how
The one
strong
that's
I
5
am?
inches shorter.
Not Rizzy is transphobia right now. Let it be. Let it be. Because she just came on the
That's
app.
exactly what's
She
happening.
just came on the app and tried to say I was censoring. And look what happened to her, how quickly they turned on her. Huh?
You're breaking up, Rocky.
I said, Rizzy not just threatening a black woman?
Sure did. But that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting right here on the app. I'm listening because it's funny. They just, for Rizzy, she just came on a panel, talk junk about me, and look at her, getting misgender, getting transgender. Like, they're misgendering her.
Rizzy,
Look.
be quiet.
Okay.
And bullying her. Like, she just listening. That's just sad.
Well, Virgo accepted on Cash Apps. If AJ don't want them, I'll take them. It's in my video. I'll take them. $2. I really want to hear what you were saying, $2. Not the Roy stuff, the other stuff. Dickens, you better leave me alone. Come on, talk. What the hell? AJ, I got a question real quick, and I'm trying to drop down. Can I please ask? Y'all are just gonna be homos from now on, okay? So if they think it's okay to use a medical term, which is cis, they are gonna be homos. Period. And then this nigga literally sat up there and said he don't like no white person. So when your asses is itching and when your anal get ripped when that nigga fucks y'all, wait for that black guy.
What?
What the absolute fuck?
$2. No. $2.
Yeast and cottage cheese coming out y'all coochie. Wait for that black gynecologist. Why did you turn on her mic?
That's sad.
When y'all get in the car accident, I didn't hit Kelsey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. When y'all get in the car accident, y'all head is cracked up and wait for that black surgeon to come in there and save y'all ass. When y'all need a motherfucking heart
She
transplant.
sound like a white supremacist.
You need some blood?
She's a doctor.
Request black blood, motherfuckers.
A doctor of what?
I think an MD doctor.
Don't buy no motherfucking car. Don't buy no motherfucking bread. Don't do shit if a black person ain't doing. You wait for the motherfucking black boots.
I got y'all too.
And I get some meat.
She is not a doctor.
Hey, Dick.
They said emergency.
A doctor of what?
Emergency. She is a doctor. She is a doctor.
Breezy, I told you.
That's crazy.
Like white tea people do everything black since you want to sit up here and be pro-black. Motherfucker, pro-black is all black all goddamn day. You get a black doctor in every field.
Oh, she's an
Let's see
MP.
how hard that is to find. Since you want to be pro-black.
And if I can control it, I goddamn show him.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not what pro-black means. This lady's fucking stupid.
And just because... No, Rizzy, I don't even care if you're talking or not.
Shut your ass up.
Shut the fuck up, Dickums. Rizzy, be quiet. At the end of the day, just because someone has an opinion does not mean that they are transphobic. If someone wants to be
That is
make them transphobic for all of the homos over there in that live. That's their preference, and you should respect that. Just like Candy wants to be referred as something, just like I want to be referred as something. You give them that respect because they are motherfucking homo sapiens.
But
Just because they're human,
that gives no respect. How do you give a person respect that gives no respect? This person that you're asking people to respect, is respectful to everybody on this app.
Who's everybody?
Everybody. You cannot be disrespectful and then demand respect from everybody.
Who's everybody? Did I disrespect
Who is
her?
that?
This is Face to Truth.
And now everybody want to come jump
You
over.
weren't disrespectful to nobody.
When she
None of us were until they started being disrespectful.
that, I sound far.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what she has to say. They're just, it's just so funny how they all like bandwagon, like, oh my gosh, she's so disrespectful. I didn't say nothing to
Yeah,
Girl, I don't even know you.
fucking-
I haven't even seen, I haven't even seen you on this app. I don't even know who you are. So confused.
oh damn. I love you.
I know. No, seriously.
Thank you, Virgo. There you go, y'all.
You know what the problem is? Like, hold on, let me see what she has to say.
No, Kelsey, not right now, Kelsey.
You know what the problem is? Because, like, they want me to, like, come on the app, like, I'm sorry, God. And I'm not doing that.
I'm all for respecting any and everybody. But when you first popped up in the boxes, even on the messy side, you came in and you were like, I want to be respectful of everybody. I know y'all keep talking about the characters, but new people are needed. We're here to make it better. This is what she said. And I've watched her turn into somebody completely different. The more clout she gets, the more
Who said that? I never said that.
mention her name, the more vile this person becomes.
Oh, wow.
Respect is earned, not given.
Wow.
And if you want somebody to call you respectfully by a name that you are requesting,
Patricia Kenny been around,
people.
facts.
Glock don't get into it with nobody on this app. She is very respectable on this app.
I hope y'all.
Oh.
Her age, calling her out her name, that's not cool. And nobody will speak up and say, yo, you not right. Because y'all love the person that's behind the screen name. I don't even call her name. I call her the voice. I don't know who that is.
God.
I have no idea who the voice is. I have just experienced the voice be very disrespectful to a lot of people. You get no respect if you can't give it.
Hold on, I'm about to go on the box.
Happy birthday, Miss Glock.
Happy
Who
birthday.
the fuck was that?
I don't even know.
But since I am independent, I have one quick. I don't want to be called this. You should respect that,
Hold on,
just like
run it
I
back.
should respect what you want to be called. Am I correct?
Yes and no. It wasn't yes and no. There was another lady named Chaotic that came up and said she does not like being called sis. She wants to just be called a female.
She said female. How many times are they gonna fucking lie?
Harmony and all of them.
Hold on, mute up. They hear you. Hold on, mute up. Hold on, mute up. Hey, so I just want to say something. Face the truth. I never interacted with you, so I don't know where that came from. I think it's selective outrage on this platform because one, can you just mute up real quick? I'm talking. Thank you. I was talking to AJ, right? I had a conversation with AJ. AJ did say that she was going to get her brothers to beat my ass. And then that's when I responded the way I responded, right? I think the problem here is given y'all want me to be, you talk when spoken to and don't say shit back to me, right? It's given very much like, I could tell you something, but you can't tell me nothing. Unfortunately, I'm not that type of person. Like, if you say something to me and I feel like you trying to play me or you trying to check me, I'm going to check you right back, regardless how any of y'all feel, right? I didn't say nothing to AJ. AJ addressed me first. I was at work. So when I came to the platform, it wasn't about AJ. I was on Nisha's live. I was there to support Nisha. So it's so funny that how somebody went to go support Nisha, all of a sudden I threatened AJ out of nowhere. When y'all say stuff on this app and spew a narrative, right? And it's not the truth and everything is recorded, you're going to play back and y'all going to look like the fools y'all are. Because at the end of the day, I have never disrespected AJ. AJ, you literally said, and regardless if you said low or not, okay, yes, I'm in everybody's business. Everybody on this app is in everybody's business, not just Big Candy. Not just Big Candy. And first of all, Glock came up here and said something to me, and I responded back to Glock. And that's on period. So y'all can't just tell me I need to be quiet.
You're a lie. I was talking to AJ.
And what did you say?
I was talking to. It doesn't matter what I was saying.
So what did you say?
Leave God's name out of your mouth. I said
Rizzy, shut up.
I'm not going to get no brothers if somebody hit me. Shut the fuck up. That's what I said.
But y'all still addressing me, though. Y'all still addressing me, though. Y'all can't play obtuse on this app and not address y'all subliminally addressing me. Y'all subliminally addressing me. Y'all can't do subliminals and then not think I'm not going to respond to a subliminal. Like, it's a subliminal. I pick up on subliminals. So if y'all doing subliminals, if y'all doing rhythms and rhymes, I'm going to clock it. And you can't get mad that y'all throwing subliminals and I'm clocking the subliminals. That's just not how life works. You could throw a subliminal on a person in the street and they clock it. And I don't know, it'll be up and stuck for that person. So when y'all come on this, ain't nobody changing the story. Ain't nobody changing the story. I think what y'all trying to do is going to, I think.
You said I said something to you.
Can I finish? Because I thought I was having a productive,
Okay.
Can you tell your mom to stop touching me?
My whole thing, y'all don't. Hold on, Candy.
Go ahead.
What my whole thing to you, Candy, is what I said to you was, if you slapped me.
And you said that first, right? If
you slapped.
Did you say that first? Did you not say that first? Okay. And then what did you say? I would get my brothers.
You slapped me.
Keep going.
Respond. If you slap me, I will go and get my brothers and they will whoop your ass.
And that
is what I said.
And that I took that. So, right, wait, hold on, AJ. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question now.
Let the whole speak.
Let me ask you a question.
That's it. That's all I'm saying is just let me finish.
Go ahead, finish it.
Jesus Christ. If you...
Brizzy, shut the fuck up, bitch. Stop playing with me.
Let AJ speak. Oh my God.
Go ahead, AJ.
Shut the fuck up. You shut up.
Go ahead, AJ. Go ahead. Finish.
Candy, shut up.
All I'm saying is, I was trying to give you an example of how that made me feel as a cisgender woman. So if that felt threatening to you, those are my apologies. I did not, my intentions were not to threaten you, Candy.
But this is okay, just like how you said that.
That situation made me feel. I started.
Stop touching my mic.
I respect you. Candy, I respect you. I said that. Y'all wait. Just leave it be. I started with Candy, I respect you. But this is how that made me feel. what you took that as was some sort of dig, and then all of a sudden I'm a hoe and you threatening me and we carrying on. It was never.
Didn't she say she didn't say that first?
Because you and I
I'm
have never
confused.
had anything but a relationship of respect. So if I'm telling you it made me feel that way, those can't just be my feelings.
I mean,
Mr. Kennedy doing too much.
Most hated, please.
I think those could be your feelings, right? But at the end of the day, right, I was at work, so I didn't know where the topic was going because it was a live that I came in and I was giggling, cackling, right? So it went completely left, right? I don't know where that conversation came up because we never had this conversation, right? So for you to say, if this made me feel and I'm gonna get my brothers to beat you, whatever you said, I took that as a threat. And the problem, I think the problem here we're having here is y'all low-key making a threat. And then when I respond and I take it as a threat and I respond, listen, because you're not me. Y'all not me. I'm from Brooklyn. So I take shit differently. So y'all can't tell me how to take a response. I took that as a threat. So regardless if I took that as a threat and you didn't mean it as a threat, that's not my problem. I took that as a threat.
Because you still.
So at the end of the day, y'all can't tone police me and tell me how to respond back on what you just said to me.
What about what Lo said?
Be quiet. And nobody's talking to you. Go get a job.
I'm not gonna be quiet.
Go get a job.
Oh, hey, Trina.
Go get a job, Trina. Go steal out of a hotel or something.
Trying to keep cool, clear, and calm. And what about what Lo said?
Go steal out of a hotel or something. Go get another TV. Go get another TV at a hotel and go steal it. Thank you.
I promise I'm gonna let you talk, Trina. Why did you do that?
Remove her because thank you.
I promise I'm gonna let you talk, Trina. Why did you do that? Don't remove her. No, yeah. Come on now.
That one wasn't me. I didn't remove nobody. What I will say is that I wasn't in the live, in which on a Candy, I saw you was into stuff. What's been going on with you? And then you guys kind of talked about it a little bit. And you said, well, my stance on it is if I was in that situation and if you threaten me, then I'm going to get my brothers. That was how it was said. It was just talking about the whole situation as a whole.
We didn't talk about the whole situation because the whole situation wasn't talked on my end. So you can't say we were talking about the whole situation. Because if I was talking about the whole situation, I was at work, so we couldn't talk about the whole situation. That's impossible.
Hold on. Okay, everybody just wait. Okay, everybody. Candy.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I watched on the blog, you say, I told Lo, if you were standing in front of me, I would have slapped you. That wasn't a threat because one, the odds of her standing in front of me are slim to none.
Okay.
And because she would never have spoken that way in front of me to make me have to even slap her is what I really was saying. To make me have to even slap her. So it's crazy to me how a statement that is framed in the exact way that you said was not a threat has now all of a sudden, when it fits your narrative today, become one.
Because I think where you're getting it confused is saying, if you slap me, I'm going to get my brothers to whip your ass. That's a threat. So I don't know how you try to play it or how you...
It's a threat if you're going to slap me. Do you understand? Just like you told...
And I said, and what
would only be a threat if y'all were...
Y'all could flip it and turn it however you want, but this is the problem. So since you said it just like that, my statement to you was just the same way as inadequate. So you came on your platform and spilled the false narrative, correct?
No, I haven't spun anything. I think that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
But you just said on your platform, I threatened you. So it would have been it would equate to the same level, correct?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because I said if you slapped me, I will go and get my brothers. Right? If you hadn't slapped me, we hadn't even been in no position like that.
And I said you could go get your brothers and I'll get my brothers. That's exactly what I said.
The way that I felt.
And that's exactly what I said.
We're talking about what you said after you said...
And what I say?
Which was... Can I chime in?
What did I say? No, not yet. Hold on. What I say?
Clearly, what I see here is it doesn't matter what I say to Candy. She's got to be right.
Yeah.
Got to be right. So I just want to I don't want to speak to this person at all, right?
Perfect. So I'm going to go. Thank you. Because it's just useless. Bye. Trina, go get a job. Gotta go. Thank you. Because it's just useless. Bye. Trina, go get a job.
You can't use, you flatter me as an excuse because Lo never threatened you. Lo simply said, be quiet. And
the selective outrage.
If you were in front of me, I would slap you. So we're not going to say you felt threatened by anything that AJ said because you were already threatening cisgender women, right? Before you and AJ ever had a conversation. The real tea, in my opinion, and I said this on my live, Candy reminds me of not a trans woman that actually is a trans woman who wants to be a part of the sisterhood, who wants to be a part of the womanhood. Candy reminds me of a gay man that had a lot of problems with cisgender women and is
what the fuck?
woman is that path. Because every transgender woman that I know personally does not at all have.
Why do they keep tokenizing like crackers, like white people? I'm confused.
Transgender woman.
What is going on? Trina.
Certainly open to having conversations, educating without being facetious, without being condescending, without being malicious. I didn't mean to decline you, Candy. I was trying to decline that person that was up there before you. You could come up. There's so many of them that will be patient and that will have that conversation. Cisgender came about in the 90s. It didn't get mainstream until the 90s, so it is very new for a lot of people. This, what we have saw over these past few days, is the danger and is the divide. That is what we have watched. We have watched the very reason why cisgender women and transgender women have such a huge block in between them because of people like Candy that misrepresent the entire demographic of people when in reality, trans men and trans women are not this combative. They don't want to cause issues. They're not disrespectful like this. They're not looking to put their hands on people. They simply want respect and to be viewed as human. We don't have the attitude of I'm always right. I'm going to say whatever. And if you defend yourself against me, then you're wrong. You're transphobic and I'm going to say whatever I want. And when I get disrespectful, somehow it's okay. That's not the energy of the whole community. Well, that's all I care about.
Well, thank you, Trina, for your sentiment. But that sounds like that sounds very much like what happened to my ancestors back in the days. It sounds very much that you're trying to tell me that I need to be quiet. I need to speak when being spoken to. I don't have no rights. I need to sit on the back of the bus. I need to drink the different water fountain. I need to. It's not gaslit. It's the truth. Trina, you spoke, so please be quiet. I need to drink my own I need to drink the own water fountain. I need to use the own bathroom, and it's giving segregation. So the thing about it, Trina. Just because you don't like the way I respond to what y'all say and I come back at y'all, don't mean y'all gonna tell me how to move. Can you, AJ, can you tell her to be quiet? Because I was quiet. Can you tell her to be quiet? Because I was quiet. It's rude. Real rude. It's rude. Real rude. Can you
stand up? All the homos, please stand up.
So it's crazy, right? That all of a sudden it's bash Candy. Because first of all, it's bash Candy because Candy was standing 10 toes on her shit and not apologizing. So y'all can't stand that shit. But guess what? Candy gonna continue to stand 10 toes down what the fuck she said. Ain't gonna not apologize. Like I said, cancel culture. Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet?
Don't expect condolences.
Can you be quiet? Thank you. Cancel culture ain't real. It ain't real, honey. It ain't real. I don't believe in cancel culture because y'all couldn't cancel the white teen man. It ain't real. First of all, y'all trying to say, oh, Candy this, Candy that. Guess what? Join the hate train, sis. I ain't mad. First of all, you don't know nothing about the trans woman, the trans experience, and what the hell I've been through. And I don't give a fuck how none of y'all feel on this app.
Did she just call us sis again?
I don't care how none of y'all feel on this app. It is what it is. I stand 10 toes down what I said. If any of y'all disrespect me in my face, you might get slapped. And that's on period. And then y'all can take it however you want to take it at the end of the day. Y'all act like I individually was gonna come up to y'all faces and just randomly slap y'all. Okay, y'all act like I'm coming up there individually coming to your face like I'm gonna slap y'all. Y'all gotta be real. Y'all playing obtuse here. If y'all gotta be real about the shit.
Somebody gonna put your ass out your...
Well, that's great, Trina. Now you're threatening me? Are you threatening me?
If you put your hands on me...
Are you threatening me?
You don't want to do it.
Are you threatening me?
If you ever put your hands on me, you better know you won't gotta worry about nobody coming to fight you.
Are you threatening me?
Wait a second, Trina. You just passed a blanket threat to the entire room, Candy. So
I said, if I felt disrespected by anybody, I would slap whoever. I don't care. I stand behind what I said. It don't matter how I said. Like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. Whoever is, I'm gonna say it clearly, and I'm gonna make sure I say it slow so we all. So for the 1.2 people, I'm gonna say it slow. Whoever it is, I don't care what you are. Whoever. If I feel disrespect,
name out of your mouth, Candy.
Shut up. If I feel,
I'm not. No.
If I feel disrespect,
I'll just slap you with this arm too.
If I feel disrespected, I'm gonna slap whoever I feel like I need to slap. I don't care. So
somebody gonna put your stupid ass out.
So at the end of the day, y'all can run with this narrative. Big Candy stand up Big Candy. And that's why I'm Big Candy, because y'all can't change my mind.
Candy, I'm starting to really think that the Big Candy is got a lot to do with something else. But that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is simply that the reason why there's this much of a divide, and I said it earlier, so I'll say it again while you're here. I feel like the reason why there is this much of a divide between the cisgender community...
I'm about to leave, y'all.
...is because nobody is listening, okay? And because we are the majority... we are the majority, right? So if you want to make a real change, you got to make some kind of compromise with the majority.
But guess what? I don't have to. Like again.
You cut me off, and that's when they start muting you.
Well, I'm a go. Y'all have a good day. Bye.
She'll be right here, y'all.
Trina, get a job, you broke ass bitch. Get a job. You a broke, boy-headed bitch.
Don't do that. Bro, Candy, don't do that. Just say have a dialogue, Candy. I'm coming back after you leave, too. Goodbye. Well, we don't do that. Just say have a dialogue.
I ain't saying I have no motherfucking dialogue with these hoes. Anyway, shout out to Big Candy, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me in the Candyland. They trying to take a bitch out, and a bitch is not going nowhere. Majority of cis women don't feel this way. I don't know why they think they can speak for a collective, because they're weird as fuck. That's why.
The thing is this, though, because if I ever see cis women jumping on a trans woman, I'm jumping in and helping the trans woman. Period. Because what?
They're weird.
Like, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? That was just like listening to a bunch of white people explain how.
She said I threatened her first, right? She was like, "You threatened me first. You threatened me." I'm like, "No, you said something first." She's like, "No, you threatened me first." I said, "What did you say?" She goes, "Oh, I said low." All of a sudden, now she said, "I said." So I'm like, "Girl, make up your mind. Did you say or did you say low said it? Which one is it?" Like, the funniest thing, Low sitting back chilling, and I'm sitting back chilling. Y'all all in the uproar.
And on top of that, she said, and I stand on what I said, I'm getting my brother. She said that in the beginning, before you even got up there, when you were just streaming.
Come
So what
on.
is she talking about?
But she's trying to say
Like,
I made the same threat. Okay, cool. And I said, you do what you do and I'll do what I do. Period. So I guess we both equivalent to the same threat. They trying to be so like, oh my God, this is such a threat. But the black man over here threatening y'all constantly, and y'all not deplatforming him. But since it's a trans woman, since y'all don't like trans women, since y'all have transphobia in y'all, let's deplatform her. Get the fuck out of here. Cancel culture ain't real. I don't even know why I'm entertaining these hoes. Y'all don't have to like me. Y'all really don't. Like, I just don't get it. No, I did not threaten another person. The person said something to me. I'm really confused.
they got 0 followers and 0 following. They're just probably here to screen record.
Like, I don't understand y'all. Y'all think that in real life, people could talk to you however? And y'all just gonna allow it? Maybe y'all in real life, people can talk to y'all however y'all like, but y'all can't talk to me like that in real life like that. That goes for anybody, man, woman. You can't do it. I would really slap you in real life for that. I don't care. Don't talk to me crazy. Maybe y'all like to get talked to crazy in real life, but Big Candy don't. Like, I just don't understand. Like, just because I'm over here reacting the way I'm supposed to react and y'all trying to come up and, oh, it's an uproar. Oh, bitch, y'all is only making a big thing because I'm trans. That's the weird part. I don't care. I can have 50 followers in this live. I can have 50 people in this live. I would still love every single one of y'all. I can have 20. I would love every single one of y'all. I love all y'all right now. I still like y'all to say ain't nothing different. Cancel culture ain't real. They can't even cancel the white tea man who said the N-word. And how you think you're gonna cancel me?
They don't care about canceling that man.
But
they want to be in proximity to white
They
Tina's.
care about canceling the transgender woman, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course they do. And the thing is this, like, they're not going to cancel Boyka because they align with Boyka more than they do with a black trans woman.
I gotta go, y'all. They flagging me. I love y'all down, y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna
talk to you later.
Go to franchise live, y'all. Go to franchise. Bye.
Like,
I don't want to hear what's
I
being
can't do
said
it.
because at first I didn't care. I'm gonna be honest. At first I was like, man, y'all just do what y'all want. That's why we ain't even really knowing what people been saying. But now that I'm hearing certain things that's being said, I'm like, yo, this is no longer covert at all. Like, they is blatantly saying this shit. Like, y'all serious?
I don't know.
Y'all
I'm very like
serious right now.
I'm very like science based. So I believe in scientific fact, and I don't think half of these people done did their research scientifically on the issue. They just going based off of their own thoughts and ideas and emotions. Like, but have they truly done research on this matter? Like, I don't know.
know
I
what it
agree, and
is?
that's why it's so baffling.
You know what they're going off of? They're going off of poetic RN's words. That's the only person who they listen to. That's the only person. Every time she get in the box and Google something, they take it because her name is Poetic RN. They don't know nothing about what she practiced, where she practiced, how she practiced, but they taking it and they using it against Candy, and it's pissing me
She's
off.
practicing. No, wait, because a lot of people know her, and we know that she practiced endocrinology, and
It's
she actually works
fine.
directly with hormones and people of the trans community. Now, the problem with what was happening with Poetic RN, it wasn't about what she was saying. It was the fact that what she said appeased to every situation that was brought forth. She told Candy numerous times, I'm not speaking on your situation. I'm speaking on how we normally do it what of our certifications for doing this, our basic checklists, and this is based off of me going to conferences all these years, around the world. So what she told was technically what would be the correct, and then it just didn't go well with Candy's way because Candy said I didn't go about it the right way. I did most of my stuff on the black market. So at that point, everybody had a side that they would kind of choose on. So it wasn't that, it's because we believe everything that Poetic is saying. It's just no. Some of the things that Poetic is saying goes against what Candy is saying. So now it's beneficial to my story.
Well, like I
That's all it
said,
really is. It's just
I
beneficial
spent
to
a
my
lot of
story.
time around trans women who were at various stages of their transition. And I go off of what they tell me, how they feel about their bodies. You can say, oh, a trans man still holds X amount of testosterone, X amount of strength. But I've literally heard these women say, I feel myself getting like weaker, like they have to start working out to keep their strength when they get on or was it estrogen? Yeah. Like just like my friends who go on T, they start feeling themselves getting stronger, even having like anger issues that they have to like control, and that comes with the T. So it's like, I mean, like I said, I only said what I said about Poetic because I don't know them, and I didn't like how everybody was they were on everybody's panel trying to convince everybody that Candy is this like buff ass person who's gonna go. You know what I mean? Not every trans person, just like
That's
not
not
every
what she
cis
was
man.
coming up there, and I think that's because you don't know her. I think that's why you don't understand. Like when she was coming up there, some of the conversations that I caught before, whether it was after she was up there or I caught a couple when she was on the panel, at least on Manny's today too. It wasn't because she was trying to debunk everything. People were asking her like medical questions. She's not about to do these what if hyperlees, things like that. She's going to tell you what is the medical facts. The medical facts we all know may not even correlate to an African American's body, so it's always going to be off. Even still, it also doesn't correlate for abnormalities either. It just tells you this is what is most common on this percent, and that's really what she went up there and she did. But like I said before, what she did was give facts, medical facts. However, because of the facts that she gave, everybody has a thousand bits of what she's saying to basically adhere to their story. Because they can say, well, Poetic said this. She works. She's a medical RN. She's been doing this for 20 years. 20 years. That know better, we know whether they follow that story or whether they don't. At the end of the day, it's always anomalies to this. Everybody is built different. A lot of the body mass, the body fat, the body strength is not calculated amongst black people. We're not included in that study. Studies are always wrong too. So at the end of the day, we got things that we could use to our point as well, but we don't have to. Let them people think what they want to think and keep being stupid.
No,
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
say.
say
Just
this
let
last thing.
them.
I'm gonna say this last thing on it. I have fought cisgender men and won. So I don't. I fight my hands are ready to eat for everyone. I don't do this. Oh, you can't threaten me because you're a this, you're a that. No, just know that if you threaten me, I'm gonna threaten you back. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. Like I said, and I appreciate what you said, Kylie. You know what? And I can admit when I didn't have all the facts.
It happens a lot, but I mean it's okay, and I appreciate you for like understanding and hearing it out, because most people don't really do that. But yeah, sometimes it's like, now that's one thing I'm gonna do is if I know the other bits and pieces of the story, I'm gonna tell you. But if I don't know, I shut up because I don't know what the hell y'all talk about.
Yeah, I'm not above, being wrong. I just feel very strongly for my trans sisters. I always have since I lived in a shelter with them and I saw what they went through. I saw them coming home bloody. I saw them coming home afraid. So I vowed to always be there for them, and that's just how I feel. So, excuse me if I come off strongly. I just feel very strongly about my trans sisters.
No, you didn't come off strongly. I just wanted you to understand that a lot of times, yeah, we don't really know people on this app, but at the same time, like, not everybody have a malice intent. And you could have went in and looking at it like, oh yeah, she going up there trying to discredit this when she was really just giving the facts. And if you could know a lot about her, I would suggest follow her for a couple of weeks on the app because she does a live every Sunday. It's normally like her, a couple other nurses. More so for education. They do have sometimes open panels where you can ask certain things and stuff like that. But you will realize that, like, yeah, she was just up there giving facts. That's it. That's all. People just
I
gonna take it.
understand that. I just saw the rest of the panel being hateful, and I just assumed that was on me. So I appreciate you for correcting me.
No problem, bro. I ain't gonna let you walk around not knowing the whole thing now. If I know, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though that I don't like, and this is me coming from me, a lesbian woman, is when people equate disagreeing with something to hatred. Those two are not the
Yes.
same. Just because a person disagree doesn't mean they hate the community or they're homophobic.
I
And I see
understand that.
and weaponizing it to weaponizing it to say that the person is homophobic or they just or they have some type of hate towards